Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Tyler and welcome back to another life story video. And first things first, most of you are probably wondering, where the fuck are you right now, right? Some of my older subs may actually recognize this room. It's my bedroom at my dad's house. I believe at around 4K subs or 4,000 subscribers, I did a room tour, like a house tour or something like that here. But I also don't think I mentioned on my channel that I was actually coming up here for a week. Just because I'm up in Michigan, like visiting friends and family and stuff and like chilling for a week, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be uploading it all this week either. I'm going to be posting another skateboarding video soon as well. And if any of you guys actually follow COD teams on Twitter, you would know that SOAR is also having like a recruitment challenge this week. So there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be grinding for that, making videos for that as well. So there's going to be a bunch of videos this week, despite the fact that I'm on vacation and despite the fact that I'm actually up in Michigan. You know, I'm sure you guys can see I've got a nice little portable setup going on here. I got my fucking keyboard, my mouse, and my mic. The only unfortunate thing about going for this RC is that I'm going to actually be playing on like a fucking Wi-Fi hotspot because my internet in my room here is actually shit. So this should be pretty fucking interesting the way this is actually going to end up working out, because as you guys know, I pretty much just play PC games now. One other thing I wanted to mention before I go ahead and jump into today's story is that I'm not going to be able to live stream it all this week, again because I'm using internet off a portable hotspot that's actually shit. But getting into the story, most of you guys probably have also heard this story on Luna's channel. He talked about this a few days after it originally happened, and this maybe only happened a week and a half, 2 weeks ago at most, so it's not a very old story whatsoever. So as most of you guys know, Luna was staying at my house over the weekend for DreamHack, and then he was staying up at the SOAR house for the rest of the week. And I believe this particular night was a Monday night. It was after the DreamHack event, and I had just gotten off work at around 10 p.m. So as I get off work, I end up walking home and like checking my phone, pretty much just looking at my messages and tweets and anything like that. And I had noticed that Luna had texted me and told me to come up to the SOAR house to come chill for the night, and I had nothing better to do that night, plus I was off work the next day, so I figured fuck it, I might as well go up there, go chill with everyone. So I end up calling an Uber, hopping in the Uber, and literally taking like an hour-long ride over to the SOAR house. And pretty much as soon as I get there, I jump out of the car, you know, go up to the front door. So once I got there, I ended up just knocking on the door, and Max in general ended up greeting me. So they had let me in, and we were talking kind of back and forth, and I had asked him where Luna was, and they had let me know that he had actually literally just left to go over to the TK house for a couple hours. So I was like, alright, cool, I'll just go upstairs and chill with Nuda and Shifty and everybody else. So for the next like 2.5 hours, it was pretty much just me, Nuda, Shifty, and Strobe all just chilling. And we decided that we were gonna go outside and just go chill on the trampoline for a little bit. So we're out there just chilling, talking, like literally doing nothing. And we're all sitting down on the trampoline in the dark, and the next thing we notice is that Luna just shows up at the house on the back porch. Like he literally just walks out on the back porch and is just standing on the balcony just staring down at us in like a pitch black silhouette. And so he's just standing there for like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes, literally just staring at us, not saying anything at all. And then out of nowhere he just asked, does anybody want to go get McDonald's? So I hadn't eaten since I had gotten off work, so I decided I'd go ahead and take an Uber with him to go to McDonald's. And for the most part, nobody else really wanted to go because they were all just too tired, everyone was just chilling. So Luna and I end up going out front, getting in this Uber car, and immediately the first thing that ends up happening is the Uber driver just asks us like, hey, you guys want to listen to anything? Like, what do you guys want to listen to? What do you like listening to music-wise? So Luna and I just kind of look at each other, and he just tells the Uber driver, you know, anything that's just hype, like Future. He had Future playing at the moment. He's like, you know, this is good, we can just keep this on. And so the next thing we know, the fucking Uber driver just cranks up the radio, and when I say his stereo was like the shittiest stereo of all time, it was literally nothing but subwoofers, and like you could barely hear any sort of vocals. So our Uber driver turns up the music, and it's just blasting fucking ear rape bass, like literally ear rape bass, like the meme videos you see. So as soon as the bass drops the first time, him and I just look at each other, and it was so awkward, and we were basically just sitting there like laughing kind of, and just texting each other back and forth. And so Luna and I are sitting here messaging each other back and forth like, dude, what is wrong with this fucking Uber driver? This is so funny. He's literally just ear raping us with the shittiest stereo system. So we end up getting into McDonald's, and we pull through the drive-thru, and both of us end up ordering our orders, and as we pull up forward, he ends up turning the music back up, you know, because clearly he had to turn the music down for when we ordered so that the people over the intercom system could hear what we wanted to get. So as we pull up past the intercom in the drive-thru and we're heading towards the window, it's basically just ear raping bass again. The Uber driver cranked the stereo back up, and as soon as the bass dropped, I just started like laughing really hard, and I was trying really hard to keep it to myself and like not make the Uber driver aware that I was like laughing at his fucking shit stereo system. And he kept glancing at me in the mirror, so like I didn't know what to say, and I totally fucking panicked, and I literally just said Bosley off his end, because Luna had asked me what I was laughing at, and like I didn't really know what to say. I completely panicked, my mind just completely blanked out, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it, Bosley off his end. And so as soon as I said that, I guess our Uber driver heard it, and he kind of just scratches his face a little bit, like gives a little one of those, and then turns around and just goes, hey, do you guys know anywhere I can get some perks? And Luna and I just look at each other like, what the fuck? Like, we both get this shocked ass look on our face, and we're like, I can't believe this actually just happened. And so obviously him and I just tell the Uber driver like, nah man, we don't fuck with perks or anything, we can't get you anything like that. And as soon as after he asked it, he just immediately went into like full fucking junkie mode. And what I mean by that is like, this dude got paranoid as fuck. So we're sitting in the drive-thru waiting for our food, and he's like, bro, this is taking so long, why is this taking so long to get this food? And we're just sitting here telling him like, yeah, we ordered like 4 or 5 people's worth of food, like we had a shit ton of food because we were ordering for ourselves and then a bunch of the people at the storehouse. And so after we'd finally ended up getting our food, like our Uber driver was not really talking to us very much anymore. He just cranked up the ear rape bass music back up, and from this point he was just like flooring it back home. Like he was just trying to get us back to the house, trying to drop us off so he could get as far away from us as possible. Like I don't know if he thought we were fucking cops or some shit, but he was fucking sketched out. So our Uber driver's like whipping down the street, just fucking hauling ass, and he's going so fast that he literally missed our turn that we had to go to. So he quick turns around and like hits a U-turn and then floors it down to our neighborhood that we were going to, and he ends up dropping us off at the house. And as we were getting out, he's basically just sitting there rushing Luna to make sure he got all the food. He's like, you got everything, make sure you get all your food, bro, get off all your food, get everything. And he was pretty much just sitting here like rushing us to get the fuck out of his car. And as soon as Luna and I close these car doors, this Uber driver just fucking pulls off and like hauls ass out of the neighborhood and literally just whipped away. But in reality, that's literally the whole story. There's nothing else that really happened, nothing else that's worth talking about. I mean, we literally sat inside the house and just fucking munched out on a whole shit ton of McDonald's, so like, I don't think you guys care about that. It's not really interesting. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like down below. It always means a lot to me and always helps my channel grow. And if you guys are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. It always means a lot. Turn on those bell notifications, that way you guys get notified every time I upload. And one last thing, I'm gonna go ahead and promote my Snapchat because I've never promoted my Snapchat in a video before, so I'll go ahead and put it on screen, but my username is literally just @Therns. You can go ahead and add me if you want. I've been posting on my story a lot more lately, and I've been trying to get more active on Snapchat. But again, thanks for watching today's video. You guys know I love each and every one of you. I'm out. Peace.
I got more keys than Alicia. These niggas be talking police. 12. I took your hoe and released her. I used to trap out a Regal. 200,000 on my wrist. I thought it all was a fantasy. 200,000 on my wrist.